Greetings and welcome to Hymn Stories number 83, Softly and Tenderly. Softly and tenderly Jesus is calling, calling for you and for me. See on the portals he's waiting and watching, watching for you and for me. Come home, come home. Ye who are weary, come home. Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling. Calling, O sinner, come home. Why should we tarry when Jesus is pleading, pleading for you and for me? Why should we linger and heed not his mercies, mercies for you and for me? Come home, come home. Ye who are weary, come home. Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling, calling, O sinner, come home. Time is now fleeting, the moments are passing, passing from you and from me. Shadows are gathering, deathbeds are coming, coming for you and for me. Come home, come home. Ye who are weary, come home. Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling, calling, O sinner, come home. Oh, for the wonderful love he has promised, promised for you and for me. Though we have sinned, he has mercy and pardon, pardon for you and for me. Come home, come home. Ye who are weary, come home. Earnestly, tenderly, Jesus is calling, calling, O sinner, come home. Softly and Tenderly, whose author is Will L. Thompson from 1847 to 1909. The composer for this musical score is Will L. Thompson himself. And the meter reading for this is 11.7.11.7 with the chorus. And our scripture reading for this is from Mark chapter 8, verses 36 and 37, which reads, For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Will Thompson was born at East Liverpool, Ohio, on November 7, 1847. His father, Josiah Thompson, was a member of the Ohio State Legislature for 2 terms. Young Thompson attended the Boston Music School from 1870 to 1873. Later, he did additional music study in Germany. His chief ambition was always to write music for the people, In this, he became eminent. After a very successful career of writing secular music, Thompson turned his talents to writing gospel hymns. Later, he started his own publishing and music store business in East Liverpool and Chicago, Illinois. His business earned him a sizable income in his lifetime, yet he was also always known as a kind, quiet, and unassuming Christian gentleman, greatly loved and admired by his associates. Thompson was also known for his travels by horse and buggy from one small community to another throughout Ohio, singing his songs to people everywhere. Will Thompson was a personal friend of evangelist D.L. Moody. This particular hymn was one of Moody's favorites. It is said that on his deathbed, while being visited by Mr. Thompson, Moody feebly whispered, I would rather have written softly and tenderly than anything I have been able to do in my whole life. This hymn was widely used as an invitation hymn in the great evangelistic meetings conducted by Moody and Sankey throughout Great Britain and this country. And this quote was said of Charles Haddon Spurgeon: "We can learn nothing of the gospel except by feeling its truths. There are some sciences that may be learned by the head, but the science of Christ crucified can only be learned by the heart." So hopefully you enjoyed this rendition of hymn story 83, Softly and Tenderly. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in our next episode of Hymn Stories. Bye for now. Take care and have a wonderful and blessed day.